everyone, and welcome back to RubberStamps.com. Today we are going to be making a card that is perfect for someone in your life who you might be missing. But before we get started, be sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel to see more content like this. The stamp set that we're going to be using to make this card is this beautiful Magnolia stamp set that we have and that we created in partnership with Varada Sharma. So definitely head to our website to check that out. Let's get started. So the first step is going to be to take black archival ink and to stamp the Magnolia onto cardstock. Next, we are going to be using this pack of Crayola colored pencils today. We are just using a very budget-friendly colored pencil brand. You definitely can get some really high-end colored pencils, so if you have those, I definitely would recommend that. But honestly, these Crayola colored pencils are, perfect for what we're doing with this card. The colors actually do come out really nicely, so we are just going to go ahead and use Crayola today. So to start, when coloring this Magnolia, we are going to start in the center of the Magnolia using the darkest pink that we have for today. So we are just going to start by coloring in the middle of the Magnolia with the darkest pink. Next, we have this lovely peach color that we are going to use on the tips of the Magnolia. So we are going to start coloring up on the tip and stop about a third of the way down the Magnolia. Then we are going to go in with the medium shade of pink that we have, and we are just going to connect the dark pink to the peach and kind of use this as a blending shade so that we have a nice gradient from the dark pink to the peach. And we are also going to color in the stem with two different shades of green. And we are going to use an X-Acto knife to cut out the Magnolia. Next, we are going to cut out the archway peephole that we're using for this card. So to do that, I'm just going to trace the outline of that on the back and cut it out using an X-Acto knife. Now I'm going to stamp my phrase onto pink cardstock using pigment ink because we are actually going to be embossing this with some glittery embossing powder. So pigment ink is a little juicier than the archival ink that we have, which is why I'm going to be using that for this step of the process. So then we can go ahead and sprinkle on the silver embossing powder, give that a little shake so we can get any of the excess off of the paper, and then we're going to use the heat gun for the embossing powder. And now we are going to glue everything to this top layer. We're actually going to tuck part of the phrase underneath the backing of this, as well as part of the Magnolia. So we are going to glue all of this together so it becomes one piece for the top layer. And now we're going to use our 3D adhesive dots to adhere this to the backing of the card. And now I'm taking this silver paint marker that we have and I'm just going to add some highlights to the flower. And here is the final card. I think this is such a pretty way to tell someone that you miss them. Let us know in the comments below if you try making this card. Definitely check out some of the other cards that we have featured on our website. Thank you so much for watching. We hope to see you next time.